Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 12-inch or 1/6 scale Sulu from the first of the newer Star Trek movies. I don't remember what the name of the movie was, but this guy is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have his packaging because I've had him for quite a while, but we'll go ahead and jump into the review. He stands exactly 12 inches tall, so that makes him pretty much perfect scale for any 1/6 scale collection. And he does come with several accessories. I'll go through them here. The first one here is his gun. It's nicely sculpted and nicely painted. It does fit in his hand. Just slip it down in there. And it also fits in his holster. Let me plug it on in there so you can see it. Just like that. So that works nicely. He also comes with his tricorder, another nice accessory. Pretty much the same as the other Star Trek action figures, but that doesn't really bother me. And this, of course, plugs into the little slot for it on his belt. His final accessory is a base. It's shaped like the pin on the shirt, and it does have a peg in it. You can plug into his foot here. He's only got one peg hole, so you don't get a lot of option. But it does plug into his foot like that. One complaint I do have about the base is it's a little small, and because of the shape, it's a little bit awkward to get him to stand on it. But it does work. You can get him to stand on it, so that works. I'm fine with that. As far as the figure itself goes, I've got to say, I think they did an amazing job with the uniform. If you look here up close, the fabric actually has a whole bunch of the Star Trek logos, or the, I don't know, I'm not sure what that logo is called. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but it does have it all over the shirt, and the uniform, from what I remember, is pretty accurate to the movie, and it doesn't look, too big or anything, which is always good. And the face sculpt, from what I remember, is pretty good. I like the way they sculpted the hair, especially. So that's nice. And as far as articulation goes, it's really good. He's got a ball peg at the base of the neck. So his head isn't articulated, but his neck is. So you can make him turn side to side. There's a little bit of wobble in there. You can look up and down. He's got ball hinge shoulders with a nice range of motion. It is a little bit inhibited by the shirt, but for a figure like this, there's nothing you can really do to prevent that, so I'm okay with it. He's got ball hinged elbows, and they do swivel. Again, a little bit inhibited by the uniform, but what can you do? He's got swivel wrists on both sides. He's got a diaphragm joint, and I think it's a ball peg, but you're not going to get a whole lot of crunch or anything out of it. It's really more of just a swivel, but it does work, as a swivel, good enough, I guess. He's got, what I'm thinking is like the DC-UC style hips, so it's like a hinge that goes forward and back, and then there's a hinge that lets his leg kick out to the side. So he gets really nice articulation, and unlike the DC-UC figures, the pants hide that articulation that I've always found kind of ugly, so a really nice decision on their part. He's got hinged knees, give him about 90 degrees, so that's okay with me, and he's got a swivel in the ankle. So overall, he's a pretty good figure. If you like Star Trek or the new Star Trek movies, he's definitely worth picking up. From what I remember, these guys weren't very popular, so you could probably find them online for a really good price. So anyway, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.